Okay. So you got your own documentary coming out.
Yeah, I got a documentary.
Purple Files.
Yeah. Yeah,
no, what's the name of it?
It's called The Purple Files. Yeah. So,
okay.
You know,
talk. So is this going to be you following your life, or is it okay? Talk to us about
this.
that.
This is more about the album. You know, how everybody look at that album as one of the greatest albums in hip hop.
Yeah.
You know,
Quavo used it.
Talking how I was talking, and you know, we was young back then. When we made that album, I was 25, feeling like I was grown. Just, you know what I mean. And you know, I had my right hand man with me, Ghost. Man was like this. You know, he was down to do whatever it is to help me make this album even more ill, because he felt like I was inspiring him on the mic in a great way. And you know, that became one of the albums that a lot of would talk about, you know what I mean? You know, certain New York at that time, it seemed like the that was getting money back then was starting to come into the hip hop game and change their life. And, you know, that album became a mantra to the rules that was living by in the streets. You know what I mean? Yo, we gonna change our lifestyle. We ain't doing that no more. We doing this. So, you know, the documentary is gonna, you know, tell a story about, you know, what inspired it, you know, where the names came from. Cause, you know, I was always into mafia culture because, you know, we come from Staten Island and, you know, the mob live out there. Like, we could literally take a cab to Castellano crib and just sit right in front of it and just be like, wow, yo, these Gambino, these is killing and doing all kind of shit. And, you know what I mean? Like, we was going to school with these kids and all that. So,
I didn't even think about that part.
So, you know what I mean? This is my way of kind of like talking about some of the things that inspired me when I started to make my album. You know, the wordplay, how me and Ghost connected, you know, the Biggie rival situation, how we were able to, you know, kind of squash it before it got into something serious.
Break that down, because for those that don't know about that whole Biggie thing, it was a skit on the album, right? On the initial Cuban Links album.
Yeah, it was a skit. Yeah. You know, we's in there doing what we do. And, you know, Ghost is in there doing a skit, and he just said something that he felt like we all was like, wow, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was like, I don't think he said it like he was planning to say it. I think it was just something that came out because we was doing skits at that time.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, we knew at that time that it wasn't really no issues with us like that with Bad Boy and Big. You know, I never met Big at that time either. You know, we didn't know that Big and Nas was cool like that. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get back to that when that doc come out.
Can't wait to see that. Is there any?
Wait, where's it gonna be at? Is it gonna be? Do you already have like a destination?
Well, right now, we finally, you know, shout out my crew, Third Eye Films. You know, we've been working on this shit, my for I say like 9 years.
Oh, it's gonna be one of them.
9 years, you know, because I was looking at this whole project the same way how I know how people really loved the Purple Tape, that album, you know what I mean? So I never wanted to rush it, but I definitely never wanted it to be 9 years in the making.
Right.
Neither. It was just it just happened to be like that because, you know, we got over 50 influential in it. You know, like a lot of the that's in the game today, that's some of my greats, some of the ones we looked up to, some of our OGs, some producers, athletes, ball play, you know, all kind of cats was involved with the film because they felt like that, you know, that album inspired them. So it was a whole lot of, you know, blood, sweat, and tears making it. Right. You know what I mean? And now we finally got it to where, you know, it's definitely gonna come out soon, and it'll be out definitely before next year. Yeah, for sure.
Can't wait to check that shit out.
It's gonna be fire.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real.
Real life street stars.